So the homie from work, Senor Orlando Rodriguez, came up to me and was just like, yo man, we need to get some Old Macdonald on the channel. Bet.
Old Macdonald had a farm. Old Macdonald had a farm.
You know what? I think I heard him wrong. Hi! What happened to my clothes? Thanks for coming to another reaction. I am your host, Optimistic Gnomers. And today we have some Tom Macdonald. I did a reaction already to Castles. And I didn't hit record. I'm a failure to all humans. And maybe chihuahuas. That's okay. That's alright. We got angels. I have never seen angels either. Are they in the outfield? Now, unfortunately, I never saw Castles either. But, I did it. And I got emotional. I said a lot of things. And the world will never hear it. Unless you request it to be, and I will try to do it again. But for now, we have angels. Are we ready? I'm ready. Let's go.
It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling brave. The feeling of not feeling the pain. I've been on and off the bottle, I put oxys out my nostrils. Believe me, you do anything to breathe before you suffocate. I couldn't stop it, staying clean was not an option. I was trying to be myself, but being me was such a problem. I just wanted to be Thomas, but Thomas was at the bottom of a hole he dug and getting comfortable inside a coffin. He locked it and swallowed the key, caught up, forgot all his dreams.
It's gonna be another deep one. I don't want to cry today. See, one of my big things with Tom Macdonald is that I can relate with a lot of the struggles, being a recovering alcoholic myself. You know, I've done so many drugs in my lifetime, and you know, I used to be in gangs, I used to slang drugs, I used to kick down people's doors. I'm sorry, Mama, I got bad news. Bad news. We all have our demons buried deep into the past. And what you do tomorrow could make you a better person. So, optimistically, always think about what you could do to be better than the person you were yesterday. Thanks, Tom.
Comfortable inside a coffin. He locked it and swallowed the key, caught up, forgot all his dreams, robbed at a common, became embalmed in a toxic routine. Beer was the escape, but I got stuck escaping. Whiskey was the blanket in the coldest basement. Way before the fame, I was wasted, freezing, doing anything I could to keep the flame lit. To anyone going through the same, heaven's got enough angels, you need to stay here. And I can't make you stay, but sometimes going ain't a choice. And every choice you make is one that you didn't avoid. Crash.
Not today.
But sometimes going ain't a choice. And every choice you make is one that you didn't avoid. Crash the whip and ditch the car. Burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears. But anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fear. It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling tough. When you get bullied half your life, you feel weak.
Dude, I loved that chorus. It was so sentimental. Damn it! Man, he said a lot right there. I mean, you know, I used to be like what you would call like a couch hopper. Like, I didn't really have a home for a while, so I just kind of slept wherever I passed out. Sometimes he was even outside, you know, and I would get waken up by the cops. Luckily, you know, I've never been to jail. They always seem to take me home, so, you know, the world showed pity on poor old little me. I always found myself in, like, the bottom of a bottle or something, just to get through the next day. Like, a part of me felt like if I slept most of the day, then, you know, the night would be easier. I feel like the world is more active during the day, so if I shut myself away from the world, then I wouldn't have any problems. As you get older, that shit kind of catches up with you. And, you know, I'm 32, and sometimes I feel like I'm in my late 40s. Oh, Tom Macdonald, why? Why do you do these things?
It's Tom Macdonald, bitch. It's not the liquor I'm addicted to, it's feeling tough. When you get bullied half your life, you feel weak, like you just ain't enough. Then you have a couple drinks and you catch a buzz and finally have the courage to defend yourself and throw a punch. And that adrenaline goes straight into your brain and blood. Addicted to the confidence, it's practically the greatest drug. Chasing dragons every night in all the latest clubs. What used to be your favorite thing somehow became a dangerous crutch. It was what it was. And that's the thing, it can happen to like any of us. I had great parents, tight friends, strong morals, nice threats, good school, good looking, good grades, time spent. Being normal only lasted for a while. One bad choice sparked a downward spiral. I've spent half my life trying to climb out of that hole. Heaven's got angels, we need you at home. And I can't make you stay, but sometimes going ain't a choice. And every choice you make is one that you didn't avoid. Crash the whip and ditch the car. Burn a bridge, follow the stars. You'll find monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears. Anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fear. It ain't the liquor we're addicted to, it's everything else. The happiness we had, but we forget how it felt. We've been drinking with the devil cause we're going through hell. Pray to God for a little bit of help. Man, I've been there, I did those things. I drank those drinks, I took those pills, I puked in sinks. And the truth ain't pretty, listen up, this is a tough one. You get saved by your angels or become one. Crash the whip and ditch the car.
Man, this one hits deep, bro. God, what to say without saying too much? You know, sometimes I used to think that I had to drink just to be sociable, because I grew up being the wild, odd kid that, you know, a lot of people made fun of, probably misunderstood. I always thrived to be that class clown, if you will, to just try to be the center of attention. Even though everyone was kind of making fun of me, I still felt like at least I'm being talked about. And, you know, as an adult now, I only have one friend in this world, Sir Captain Random. Like 20 plus years now, man. Shit's insane. And I dropped all kinds of social media and found out that, you know, none of those things or people or just stuff people I met along the way was just like that wasn't the way to go or the person to be, because that path leads to chaos and eventually you just end up alone. So always evaluate those around you to make sure they're not dragging you down. Sometimes life gets hard and you just gotta kind of pick yourself up. So again, if any of you out there are feeling down, sad, out of options, need somebody to talk to, I'm right here. So go ahead and comment down below. I'll respond to all my comments. If you don't get a response, I'm still reading them. So smile. Trying to have a moment here.
Monsters in the dark, but nothing's worth it till it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see things clear through your tears. Anywhere is way better than here. Fight your fears.
Man. Shout outs to Tom and Nova, Hangover Gang for life. We're out here, man, trying to make a difference. It's odd how the songs I haven't heard from Tom Macdonald ended up being like the more meaningful to me anyway. Like the messages in these certain songs is like they eluded me until these moments, because it's like now I'm paying attention by doing these reactions, and it was like, here we are. I present this to you. Now do with it what you will. I am Optimistic Gnomers. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for being here with me today. And if this is your first time being here, hello! We like to have fun here. Till next time. Goodbye.
Change is one of the most difficult things that we face, but change is inevitable. One reason we don't like change is we get comfortable where we are. We get used to our friends, our job, the place we live, and even if it's not perfect, we accept it because it's familiar. And what happens is because we're not willing to change, we get stuck in what God used to do instead of moving forward into what God is about to do. And just because God's blessed you where you are doesn't mean you can just sit back and settle there. You have to stay open to what God is doing now. What worked 5 years ago may not work today. If you're going to be successful, you have to be willing to change. Every blessing is not supposed to be permanent. Every provision is not supposed to last forever. We should constantly evaluate our friendships. Who's speaking into your life? Who are you depending on? Make sure they're not dragging you down, limiting you from blossoming. Everybody is not supposed to be in our life forever. If you don't get rid of the wrong friends, you will never meet the right friends.